Turn now to the ongoing need for food. Since the pandemic, the number of families in need of assistance has gone up. And that's why WFXR News partnered with Feeding Southwest Virginia for the annual Day of Caring. It's part of a larger celebration held by our parent company, Nexstar, and it's part of their Founders Day as well. WFXR's Kathleen Stone is live at Feeding Southwest Virginia tonight. Kathleen, how was volunteering this morning?
Oh, Drew, we had so much fun this morning. I got to pick on Johnny, which is always one of my favorite things. But more importantly, there's a gentleman named James. James is one of the people who really got us kind of set up, if you will, when we went to pack those boxes. And James kept reminding us of two things. He kept reminding us, one, to allow ourselves to have some fun today, but number two, the importance of what we were doing. And that importance is that we're helping provide meals for families in need. I don't think many of us realize just how desperate the need is currently. There are so many people who do not know where their next meal will actually come from. Actually, behind me, those are the boxes that we packed. I want to bring in Randy Holden to discuss that in just a second. He's the Director of Volunteer Services, because we packed all of those boxes today. But it's not just organizations like WFXR who can come in and do something like that.
That's true. We have volunteers that come in Monday through Friday with a variety of different tasks. One, we have volunteers that come and work in our kitchen and prepare meals for our children program. We have volunteers that distribute the food, and there's 5 locations in the Roanoke area Monday through Friday that they go to and drop those foods off. We have the quality assurance, which you did today, where we get food items from food drives, and inspect to make sure. And then what you guys did today will be on somebody's pantry in the next 3 to 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we have the box kitting, which we affectionately call it box kitting, and that is preparing box meals for those members of our senior community that have food insecurities.
Now, how great is the need for volunteers right now?
You know, it's interesting. We have a lot of volunteers come in here in November and December around the holiday seasons, but we still have hungry people in March and April and August and September. There's still, right now we're in our children's summer program where we have, where the schools are not providing meals for the children, and so it's a opportunity for us to be able to, we're organized so that we are preparing those meals and providing those meals for those children.
For someone who's watching this and is like, oh, that's way too much of a time commitment, there are things that people can do, especially if they have busy schedules.
Yeah, you know, the commitment is not. The commitment can be 1 hour with any one of our programs. We have shifts that work in our kitchens. I was talking about the kitchens, and those are 2-hour shifts from 10 to 2 and then 1 to 3. We have other opportunities. The box kitting goes from 9 to 12. What you guys did today normally goes from 9 to 12. But we also have where we go to those remote sites where we distribute to Tinker Creek and Melrose Library, Williamson Road Library. We go out there, and our volunteers normally are there for about an hour, a little over an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So easy to volunteer. Now, if volunteering is not your thing, though, but you want to give back, there are so many ways to do that. Coming up in the next half hour, I'm going to be speaking with the Chief Development Officer about that. She's also going to discuss with me how many meals we packed into those boxes and how much of a difference this Day of Caring campaign has actually had on the community. Live in Salem, Kathleen Stone, WFXR News.
All right, Kathleen, thanks so much. We'll check back in with you in just a bit.